Father Jenkins, Provost Burish, Dean Carlson, distinguished faculty, staff, family, and friends, and especially the members of the Notre Dame graduate class of 2016. It's an honor to participate in this, the 84th Graduate School Commencement. Now, I've been involved with higher education for many years, and I've participated in a lot of commencement ceremonies, but I'm always delighted to see the joy, the delight, and the pride of new graduates and their loved ones who are here today. So first, allow me to extend my congratulations to the graduates and to your families. This is a very proud moment in your lives. You've worked hard to be here, and it's just the beginning of the next step in your careers. Now you, like the Graduate School of the University of Notre Dame, have come a long way. Since its founding in 1932, the Graduate School itself has grown from offering 2 PhDs and 14 master's degree programs to the outstanding 26 doctoral, 11 master's, and 4 professional master's programs from which you are graduating today. Now you, as all of us, are not the same as you were when you entered graduate school, nor is the world the same. Those years encompass very difficult years for the world. Mass shootings in the US, child abductions in Nigeria, typhoons, earthquakes, Ebola, Zika outbreaks. But you've also witnessed hope. A successful landing on Mars. That was achieved by the US, a landing on the moon by China, election of Pope Francis. And we've also got renewed US-Cuba relations. So you're going out into a world of wonder and need, and you will make a difference. Today, you are the new graduates. You have your own challenges, and they're really, truly global. Now, I'd like to share with you a little bit of the world that I emerged from as a graduate student back in the 1960s, so many years ago before you were born. As you might imagine, it was not without its challenges, especially since women in science were relatively rare. In high school, I was advised by a science teacher not to major in chemistry in college because chemistry was not a suitable career for women. Later, a department chair denied me a graduate fellowship, saying it would be wasted on a woman. But I persevered. In the 1960s, I was one of the first scientists to develop a software to analyze bacteriological data. I wrote the first program to identify marine bacteria, and fast forward, by the 1970s, computational tools to study biology played a major role, establishing what we now call the field of bioinformatics, a key area of scientific research. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, I was at the White House as the president announced a new initiative in metagenomics, the understanding of the microbial world as it impinges on all of us. So again, fast forward to 1998, I became director of the National Science Foundation, appointed by President Clinton. So I've come a long way from that young woman denied that fellowship. Now, I tell you this only to share with you how far each one of you can go with your passion, your splendid Notre Dame education, and the degrees that you have earned. You're on the edge of a lifetime of adventure, on the brink of discoveries that will change the world. You have in your hands the promise of a very exciting future. You are young men and women who have persevered. You will make the world a better place for all of us. Now, in our science and technology world of ever-increasing complexity, there is a need for knowledge and expertise. To live in harmony, we must build a sustainable future, and we must learn to understand our world as the complex ecosystem that it is. We have to use the tools of all disciplines, but in a very interconnected, interdisciplinary way that establish the order and bring order into what is seemingly a disordered world. You're living in a golden era of scientific discovery. Breakthroughs are occurring almost every day, and virtually in every field, from astronomy to material science to genetics to engineering. And today's research moves so seamlessly from discovery to application that it's sometimes very difficult to notice the transition. So across the science and engineering enterprise, the boundaries are blurring between and among disciplines, especially information technology, nanotechnology, and the many areas that embrace biocomplexity. And this is true as well for the social and behavioral sciences and the arts and the humanities in this era of big data, when the computational capacity reaches beyond your imagination. So it's in these exciting areas, these blurred connections between and among disciplines, where you will be working as you move into your careers in the real world, I should say. Now, human health and medicine, without question, have benefited from the molecular biology, fundamental chemistry, physics, and math, but there's a new frontier in scientific exploration, which I think is going to provide the next major advance for the health sciences. It's the integration of the ecological sciences, the social and behavioral sciences, the arts and humanities, and systems engineering, brain science. All of these together are proving insightful. And very striking is the merging of what we consider these very different databases that become the new large data sets and are merged and mined to yield new understanding and discovery of fundamental principles, particularly of human health, that we hadn't recognized before. Unfortunately, these advances are being made at a time when they can be used to solve the most pressing problems facing human civilization today: poverty, climate change, and strife among nations. We are a world neighborhood of 7 billion people, most of whom are disadvantaged. Yet the poorest of the poor still have hope for their future. So we need leaders of vision who can find ways to realize that hope. I can't predict the future, but I can see the trends. We need citizens literate in both science and the humanities. We need articulate, ethical leaders with good judgment who can navigate this increasingly complex world. So please don't forget the lessons you have learned here at Notre Dame. I'm sure you will reflect on some of these lessons, but I'll let you in on a secret. The truth is, you don't yet know which of those lessons are going to prove to be the most important, the most enduring. You can't know, not yet, and you may not know until many years in the future, when you've had a chance to think back on your university days here at Notre Dame. You're going to be surprised which lessons prove to be the most significant and influential. So this commencement is the beginning of your own personal and collective lifelong journey in learning and in changing the world to become ever better, more sustainable, and more peaceful. And in that journey, be curious, remain studious, be compassionate, and please be committed. You will not lack for challenges, for excitement, or for gratification, and I know you can change the world. Enjoy this day with all your heart and soul. You've earned it. Congratulations and great good luck.